Protecting your home or business, construction site, or cellular tower from theft has always been a challenge. Alarm and Access Control Technologies offers a new solution, an affordable, flexible alternative, one that really does work to capture intruders, giving you peace of mind.
It's thousands of dollars in losses that we've experienced over the years, and I can only really speak for a very limited experience that I have being involved with it. We're a very large company with a lot of sites. I'm just on one of them, and you'll see weekly that things will get broken into, not just on our jobs, but other jobs.
In the 54 years we've been in business, we had theft on and off, just pretty well petty theft, you know, from gas thieves to people stealing tools, odd and end things, but nothing really that significant. But up in this last year for 2008, it's been pretty bad for the petty crime. It never makes you feel good, you know, because it's something you had to work for to get the money to buy it to begin with, and somebody can take it just easier than what you can make the money to buy it to begin with, and you know, makes you feel, you know, a little bit cheated, you know. And
we lose a lot of equipment such as welders, any loose equipment that they can load up real fast. Usually things that have wire, copper, stuff like that.
When you have someone leaving their Ferrari here in your showroom, they kind of wonder, will it be there when they get back? So it's been very important. We've had a lot of show cars. A friend of mine has a 57 Porsche Speedster that's worth probably $300,000. So he wanted to know what my security plan was. We've had a couple different cameras that we've monitored ourselves, but you know, there's no way to find out right immediately when it's happening. You find out the next day, and then it's a matter of, you know, who's going to look into finding somebody that's in a photo, you know.
You know, we've tried a variety of systems. Again, you know, the security fence around the perimeters of the site, that doesn't really stop anybody from getting in if they want to. It's very easy to penetrate that. You know, a audio alarm system that sometimes will scare people off, but not always, because they know that, you know, it's going to be 20, 30 minutes before anybody ever knows they're here, especially when you're in a remote site like this.
We launched into Alarm and Access Control Technologies in 2006 with the premise of, number one, being a very consultative company, bringing solutions, like I said, that make sense for the homeowner as well as the business owner, and solutions that fit their operation.
In the company, we had heard about this other option, you know, Alarm and Access Control Technologies, putting in some actual cameras that can sense what's going on and see who's there. And so we thought, you know, we'd do a little homework on it, and it just made so much more sense. It was like, well, yeah, we've got to give this a try.
What I found with the AACTVision is that, you know, all the other wireless competitors were almost 10 times the price. So I was pretty amazed by the product, and it was a little too good to be true, so she had to show it to me. And
how AACTVision works is that when something crosses the field of motion, it takes a 10-second video clip and sends that from the panel over the cellular network to the monitoring station. The operator is then able to view what's happening when it's happening, virtually near real time. They're able to see if it's something blowing in the wind, like visqueen, or an animal on site, and they disregard. Now, if there is a person on site, the operator will notify the client and make sure it's not one of their people. If there's an unauthorized person on site, what the operator will do is dispatch the police as a crime in progress with visual verification. That way, it's a high priority for police, they'll respond quicker, and we can catch the intruder in the act.
With AACTVision, we have people watching, right? And as soon as something happens, there's somebody watching the camera to see. You know, is it just a cat or a rat? Okay, well, that's no big deal. But then you see somebody coming into the site, and they're calling you. Hey, we can see somebody on the site, and we know they don't belong there, right? Somebody's making that subjective call, not just some machine that doesn't know. You know, they're looking at it, and so it's much more. It puts us at ease. It's very good to know that somebody's out there watching over our site.
It allows then allows the police to get here quicker, because we can tell them what type of entry it is, whether it's a trespassing or whether it's a burglary. And you know, that's going to get a different response from the police department. And it's more likely for the criminal to be apprehended.
After setting up, I'd say it was no more than 2 or 3 days, and we had somebody caught that weekend. And then less than a week later, we had another guy caught as well. And both times the cops were called, they were there immediately to catch them in the act.
Well, we've benefited through, you know, capturing the one individual, apprehending him. Of course, that's a definite benefit. But also just the peace of mind and knowing that the site is secure.
When we can see the police have the guy in cuffs, okay, there's something that just takes you over. You get so excited, you know, and you feel just like that is what it's all about right there. You know, this product does what it's supposed to do. It did what it's supposed to do. And when we have the ability to put them away, you know, and protect that site, that is just the best feeling in the world. You know, it's justice.
Well, a feature that stands out the most to me is the fact that it's got the night vision capabilities with the motion sensor, to where it's not recording all night long until you actually have something that triggers it, and then it goes and you immediately get an email showing what it was that just tripped off the alarm. So that makes it a real nice feature to have.
It's really nice to have the flexibility of moving a camera when you need to, as your business changes, or you know, you want to protect something a different way. So that was a really great feature, because when it's wired, that's a nightmare.
Well, I like that you can locate cameras wherever. I mean, you know, you strategize to decide what's important here. You know, do we have 6 entries to the building? Let's put a camera on all 6, right? Nobody can enter this site without being on the camera.
What I feel customers want out of the system is reliability, okay, and they want results. They want something that will work. I think that what we find with AACTVision is that we are delivering the results. We've got clients who attest time over and over again that they feel so much better knowing that somebody's really watching over their project. They're really watching over their business. And that's what I think they're looking for, that satisfaction.
I would just say that it's a trustworthy system. It's a relatively inexpensive system for the benefit that you get. And you know, it's all for the protection of the project. It's for the protection of us, the general contractors, protection of our subcontractors, which ultimately results in less cost for the owner.
Well, the one thing I always tell anybody when they ask me about the system and what I like about it is the fact that it works.
The product is just great, and I've had it a year. We just love it. I actually go home at night and feel pretty safe that no one's going to break in that we won't catch.
Alarm and access control technology has been there for anything we've needed. If we've felt that it's time to move a camera because we have a different phase of construction, we have concerns about its sensitivity, maybe it's not pointing in just the right direction, no problem. Come on out. And they come out, give us a hand, make sure that we're squared away and taken care of, and it's never been a hesitation. They've come right away every time.
Yeah, we felt, you know, in the time that we've been dealing with ACT that the customer service has been really good, and we've always got a response when we need things. We've got, you know, cell phone numbers to be able to contact people, so you don't feel like, well, I called after hours, now I'm stuck until tomorrow. So things have worked out really well.
They have great people. They've come out, worked with our needs, no matter what it is, helped us move stuff, upgraded our system. I've been really impressed with them a lot.
What I hope our customers will gain from the use of AACTVision, okay, first of all, besides peace of mind, because that's always the end result, you really want that to happen. But I want them to be able to understand that they are fully protected. Is AACTVision the end all to everything? Probably not, but it is a beautiful solution. It provides them a security system that's way far and above advanced over anything out in the market today. And what I would like them to do is realize, you know, the value, you know, of what they're getting. It's affordable, it's portable, and it works.
AACTVision is designed for a simple self-installation and activation of service. This is done by following the easy step-by-step installation guide, then contacting an AACTVision support representative who will walk you through the account setup and activation process. Virtually anyone, anywhere, can purchase an AACTVision system and begin protecting their property within hours. AACTVision can be purchased direct or from one of our authorized distribution partners.